Or the darkness statue, but that took less than 10 tries. However, there are no further scenes in here. We can just warp out of here. But rather than go straight back to town, there's another side quest we can do. So, we want to do that. And warp back to Valstein Castle. And head for the docks. Actually, I don't know if Andre had anything to say, but we'll talk to him. Burn, baby, burn. Actually, it doesn't matter because if I come down here, the screen changes anyway. And yep, Elena is away from town again. So yep, time for another escort mission.
At all? I'm sorry. I knew it was dangerous with all the monsters around, yet I still left the safety of the town unescorted. My brother would always bring me here when I was little. You can look out at the entire Sienna Bay from here. Isn't it beautiful? If you look over there, you'll see Genos Island. Supposedly, an ancient tribe used to live there. I don't know what happened to them, but I heard they all died out. Chester used to come here and just sit quietly looking out at the water. And I'd often join him. It was so peaceful. Yet, there was always such sadness in his eyes. Even back then, I could tell he had something on his mind, but I could never bring myself to ask him what it was. So we'd just sit together and watch the water until it got dark. I don't really remember anything from when I was just a little girl. My first real memories are from when Papa first took us in. I don't know where I lived or what kind of people I was with before that. I don't even have any clue as to what would make me forget so much. But I think my brother remembers at least some of it. That's the impression I always got, anyway. Whenever we'd sit out here. Sorry, I must be boring you to tears. I should probably get back to town. Would you excuse me, Adol?
Adol offered to escort Elena safely back to Redmond.
Huh? Oh, no. It's still light out, so I should be safe from the monsters. But you won't take no for an answer, will you? If you insist, then I shall humbly accept your offer.
Of course, if you don't do the side quest, she gets back just fine. I object to using the fanfare for any kind of escort mission.
Thank you, Adol. I'll feel much safer with you. Shall we then?
First, just like Christof, she will tag behind you, so like before, just try to kill things before they get close.
Adol?
Not the plans. I'm still back here!
No!
Well, you're the one who ran into that. That was your fault. Yeah, this, I don't. Hopefully she gets healed from herbs we pick up. This is already more annoying than it was with Christof, simply because of the camera. Any more plants? I see you there. And you there too. Nope, picking up herbs does not heal her. This is already worse than escorting Olha Terra. We attempt to use wind magic against the wolves, but regular sword combo is fine. And let's approach slowly. Don't run into any plants. Let's make it avoid that right there. On the plus side, I think the worst is over. So we are mostly done heading south. And we're back where we first met. Hey, we should be good. Yep, okay, she gets healed at the save points. Yeah, you can speed up now, Elena. We're here. We're safe. Elena? You little twerp, did you sneak out of town on me again? I swear, I can't take my eyes off you for a second. Please try not to make me worse so much. Do you know how old I am? My heart ain't what it used to be. I'm sorry, Mr. Gardner. Well, it's still light out and Adol's with you, so it could be worse. Thank goodness for small favors, I guess.
Thank you so much, Adol. For everything. I'd love to stay and chat with you, but I promised Margot I'd help her at the inn. I guess you have things of your own to take care of, though, anyway.
Yep, gotta
You were
collect
looking
statue.
into the abandoned mine, right? I hope our walk together just now wasn't an imposition. Good luck, and I do pray you're able to figure things out.
Okay, we got a couple more side quests to take care of in town. We'll talk to people who are on the way. Looks like we got a lot more monsters on our hands all of a sudden. They're all over Felghana instead of just in the quarry. Things could get rough with Gardner protecting the town by his lonesome. By the way, you haven't seen Anya, have you? I noticed some ravel ore missing from the house. Can't imagine what she plans on doing with it. Hunger doesn't wait for peace. Peace waits for hunger to be sated. My belly's roaring like a wildfire. But then I haven't been working much, so I haven't been eating as much either. So I guess it makes sense. Adol, please, wipe out all the monsters so I can eat yummy food again without feeling like the blubbery pickard I am. Elena came into my house a little while ago, and she had plenty to say, that's for sure. Mostly just nonsensical banter, like old times, but that's the thing. It was just like the old times. Strange, no? She seems to be in much better spirits than before, and for the life of me, I can't figure out what improved her mood. It's like the cloudy skies in her heart have begun to clear, and the sun's come shining through. Spirits have been pretty low lately for obvious reasons, but I think Elena's got the right idea. Just keep on moving. Or just keep swimming if you want to quote a certain movie. Never mind trading, we don't even have food for the dinner table right now, nor any other daily necessities. What does McGuire expect us to do? Is he just trying to kill us, slowly and spinelessly? I've actually considered leaving town, but there are monsters everywhere out there, and I'm not trained to fight. I'd better never be able to survive on my own, much less with my family. So, Adol, guess you and Dogi are headed off to fight on Felghana's behalf, huh? If there's anything at all we can do to help, just say the word. With you two fighting like storybook heroes, it'd look pretty bad for the rest of us to kick up our heels, you know?
Hey, Mr. Adol!
There you are.
You want to play a game with me?
Oh, why not?
Really? You'll play? You're super awesome, mister! I want to play treasure hunt, except you'll be the hunter and I'll be the pirate who hid all the booty. Arr! Avast ye, scallywag! Me treasure's been hid all across this scurvy town, and you're the only one who can find it.
I like that delivery.
There be 4 stashes of rich stuff. If you can find them all, you'll be the king of the pirates! Now go, for I make ye walk the plank!
And fortunately, it's all inside town. So, there's one right there. What do you have to say, Harold? Or Hugo?
Mr. Adol, there's something I wanted to ask you. My little Pickard buddies have been severely under the weather lately. I looked up their symptoms and it sounds like they got themselves some kind of disease. But how? I mean, I've always pampered them and showered them with love and protection. So how come they got sick? They've never gotten sick on my watch before, and certainly not this badly. I think they might even be dying. They just keep getting weaker and weaker. There's an herb called a berm leaf that grows in the Eldarm Mountains. It's supposed to be like a Pickard cure-all, but it's kinda rare and hard to find. And I'm way too young and fragile to scale those icy monster-infested slopes. I just don't know what to do. What I need is a hero who'll risk it all for great justice and cute Pickards.
Oh, that's a side quest we can do in the next dungeon. Hey, Antonio. A Ravelor? That's impossible! You have 200 hugs of Ravelor on your person this very moment? Oh, wow! You really do! I must admit that's an impressive use of space, but doesn't it hurt? My mind is blown! You ever give any thought to becoming a merchant? You'd be a good one, I think. Anyway, what do you say? 200 Ravel hunks for 10,000 gold sound fair to you? Yep. Alright, the deal is done. Here's your 10,000 gold.
Thanks to you, I think I got all the Ravalor I could ever need. Everybody wins! Especially me! And let me tell you, if I can sell all these in Rome, I'll be an unstoppable one-man monopoly! Oh, before I forget, I certainly do owe you for all the help you've given me. Here you go. Consider it a bonus for a job well done.
So acquire Jade Ring, which we can do a couple of things with.
It's not immensely valuable, but you should still be able to get a decent price for it if you can find a buyer. Where did it come from, you ask? Oh, I'll never tell. Consider it a businessman's prerogative. Just take it and go.
Okay, well, actually what I'm going to do is you can sell it to Cynthia, but that's not the correct thing to do. I'm just going to do it for a Steam achievement, and then reload. And then we'll... Oh, you know what? That was my backup file. let's just save there then. I didn't realize that until now, but that's okay. Ah, hello, Adol. What's this? A ring? Adol shows Cynthia the jade ring. It looks like a men's ring, but a much higher quality than I'm used to seeing. The design suggests it's Germanic in origin. It's quite beautiful. Oh, sorry, got a little too into my work, I think. So, Adol, might you be willing to part with this lovely ring? I'll make the transaction well worth your while. Give her the jade ring? Oh, yeah. Seriously? I can't just take it, though. How about exchange a couple of our biggest sellers on the house? Adol received an illusion mirror. Oh. Wow. Those cost 200 gold. But anyway, Oblivious or Insensitive is the name of the achievement. We'll just reload. And the proper owner is found in the inn, which we need to go into anyway. So, the next treasure should be behind the counter somewhere. There it is. Elena's worked hard here ever since the place opened. He's probably taking a break because of the whole thing with Chester. He's a good enough cook to take Margaret's place in the kitchen, though, without a doubt. Hey, Adol, have you seen Dogi? He should have been back by now. He was only going to Master Bernhardt's cabin, and he's been there many times before. Hope nothing happened. I've never met Master Bernhardt, but I've heard so much about him that I can't help but call him Master myself. I wanted to meet him, but my brother always said the mountains were too treacherous for me to make the trip. That man looked after my brother and Dogi ever since we were kids, though. I'd really like to thank him in person. Elena's always been known as something of a tomboy! You couldn't take your eyes off her for a second, or she'd go wandering off somewhere by herself! Might have been because she was such good friends with Dogi. That boy was a dreadful influence. I came to Felghana looking for some work, but well, what do they say? You'll rue the day? Yeah, I'm ruined. I swore on this ring I'd make the full-blown knighthood, but... hey, wait a sec! Why's my finger got nothing on it? Where's my damn ring? Gone. Really gone. Oh, I'm so screwed! Where the hell could I have lost it? I know I had it when I left for Valstein Castle. Hey, Red, old buddy. Oh, pal, you haven't seen a strange ring lying around conspicuously, have you?
Huh? Oh, hey, Red. Can I see that ring you got there?
Oh, he's got an accent.
Yeah, that's my ring, all right. I'd recognize it anywhere. Come on, man. Help a guy out. Let me have it back, will you?
And, of course, we'll give it back to him.
Oh, man. Oh, thank you. I seriously owe you one. You're the best, Red. In fact, you know what? I've got something I'd like to give you to show my appreciation.
Alright, the Talisman of War. This increases our cruise duration.
Now I can go back home to my family, and they won't bite my head off. All right! I am so ready for anything now!
Good, sober up. Okay, so the last remaining Ravel ore. One is near the tree by Elena's house. You can actually kind of see that one. And the last one is in the church itself. What do you mean you can't double jump in the church? Fortunately, it's in plain sight. So, an easy 50 Ravel ore. Thank you, Anya. Adol, Father Pierre has yet to return. I'm worried about him. Well, the bishop's probably doing his best.
You're in the vest, Mr. Adol. Did ye find all of me hidden treasure? So what did you think? Was it super tough to find them all? And did I sound like a real pirate? I bet I did. So you know what? You can keep it. You did a really good job finding it, so I'm gonna give it to you as a present.
Well, just not tell your dad that you gave me some very rare and precious ore, but okay.
I'll see you later, mister, but you gotta come play again real soon, okay?
Okay, to advance the plot, we need to go back to the mayor's house.
Oh, Adol!
Adol, you made it!
Good, Sister Nell's looking for you.
Pierre just got back from the castle a little while ago. Seems Bishop Nicholas made a good case on his behalf, and the Count saw fit to let him go.
Yes, he spoke far kinder things of me than I deserve. I owe him a tremendous debt of gratitude. Unfortunately, Chester was out on an errand for the Count at the time, so no answers were to be had on that front. And the bishop had no luck finding any information on the statues either, I'm afraid.
That is unfortunate. But we shall take the victories we can get. And the bishop is still there, so answers may yet be forthcoming. On another note, how did your investigation of the abandoned mine go, Adol?
Adol recounted all the events that transpired in the abandoned mine and detailed the items he acquired therein.
Amazing. You're like a magnet for danger.
Genos and Galbalan. I never thought I'd hear that name again, much less in this context.
You know what it is, then?
It's an old local legend. Long ago, a great and terrible beast known as Galbalan came from across the sea and took control of Felghana. He had the power to transform the people and spirits under his influence into twisted, evil creatures, or so it goes. But one day, a hero appeared, wielding a mighty sword. He was the warrior, Genos. He borrowed the powers of the gods and fought the beast, and at long last, against insurmountable odds, he won. And that's about the extent of what I know, I'm afraid. Legends like that aren't too popular these days. Barely anyone remembers them, save for old coots like me.
I've certainly never heard it before. But that does remind me. I asked Bishop Nicholas earlier if he happened to know the origin of the Ilburn's ruins. Apparently, it used to be a church of sorts, devoted to some long-lost pagan deity.
Interesting. Given the circumstances of late, it's not unreasonable to suspect there may be a connection. There's also one more thing that bears mentioning. Out in the Sienna Bay, there's an old deserted island we've always known by just one name. Genos Island. There was once a small village there, but it was ravaged and destroyed by disease 12 years ago.
What?
It happened 3 years before you arrived, so I'm not surprised you wouldn't know about it. Genos Village never had many dealings with Redmond, and the whole tragedy was so terrible, people rarely discuss it. I don't know much about the disease that killed them all, though, I'm afraid. According to the official statement from Valestein Castle, it was some sort of extremely severe fever.
This doesn't instill a lot of hope. An island named for the hero who defeated Galbalan, totally annihilated. The voice Adol heard is seeming less and less implausible, and more frightening.
Indeed. Adol, Dogi's gone to speak with his master, Berhart. Perhaps you should meet with Berhart as well. He's a rather eccentric man who's chosen a life of near solitude and devoted himself to studying the land's folklore. There's no one in Felghana who'd be more likely to know about Genos, Galbalan, the statues, and maybe even that voice.
I believe I'll return to the castle and update Bishop Nicholas on what we've discussed here. If you decide to follow Dogi, Edel, I suggest you exercise caution. The Eldarm Mountains are not hospitable.
Well, we knew that from the beginning, simply because we can double jump up there. Let's go ahead and see what we can do for in terms of equipment upgrade. Also, hi Taco Loco 787. Welcome, welcome. And yep, we want to buy.
Welcome.
Let's see, can we afford? Okay, just the banded mail. I won't be able to afford a sword upgrade. That's okay. I think the plus 8 defense will be quite nice. So we'll hopefully be able to afford the rest after the Eldarm Mountains.
That's the one you want. Thank you. Don't be a stranger.
And yep, we actually do need to equip it. Hopefully, yeah. I don't know if we get another sword upgrade or not before the Banded Slayer. But we'll just take what we can get. Definitely save and actually, no, we can just quick warp then save. Since the music doesn't change, that's okay too. Alright, here we go.